Sweetheart, do you have a camera I can shoot with tomorrow?
Oh, of course I do. There you go.
Great, thanks. Okay, great. A camera I can use. Fuji Film X100F. Well, I like the way it sits in my hand. Looks kind of old-fashioned, doesn't it? Okay, so lens cap. Nice. And then, okay, on-off, right? Shutter speed, yeah, leave that at A for now. Exposure compensation, right? And, oh yeah, okay, so the f-stop, I think, yeah, I can do that right here on the lens, right? And the LCD, but then great, a viewfinder. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. It's way better in the sun. On a sunny day, I find I'm really hard to see in the LCD. I mean, you want to have a sunny day, of course, but yeah, this will come in handy. I wonder what this switch is for here. Let's see. Okay, viewfinder optical, viewfinder electronic. Best of both worlds. The X100F has a 24 megapixel APS-C size sensor. The lens is equivalent to 35 millimeters. It opens to f2, closes to f16, and also has an A position for automatic. It weighs 470 grams. It's made in Japan. The screen doesn't rotate or swivel or do touch. We set it up to take large 3x2 JPEGs. Set the quality to JPEG Fine plus RAW. With those settings, a 64 gigabyte memory card holds about 1,000 images. I left the white balance on auto. I've left the focus switch on S, so it focuses when I press the shutter. And I use the joystick to actually choose the object I want to focus on. Pressing menu allows you to choose for autofocus zone, which gives you a larger area. And if you choose wide tracking combined with continuous, it enables you to follow objects. When I'm taking pictures of people, I use face detection by pushing the Q button for the quick menu and choosing face detection. In the Q menu, there are also options for eye detection. It even enables you to use the right or the left eye for detection. The mechanical shutter is fairly quiet, but for fully silent shooting, there's an electronic shutter. When I'm traveling and going on tours with lots of other people, I like to use settings that are easy and quick for me without very many adjustments. So I've been shooting in aperture priority mode. That means shutter speed, ISO at A, and I've been shooting mostly aperture f4. Now, if the subject is too dark or too light, I can use exposure compensation. Take Kaiser Wilhelm the First here. When I shoot him right now, he's a little dark. I kind of like that silhouette effect with the clouds, but if I want him to be seen a little more, I use exposure compensation. The nice thing about the Fuji X100F is all the controls and all the dials are right here on the camera, easy and quick to use. I wonder if I can get all the windmills into a panorama shot. I'm going to go to Drive,
Take it easy.
Panorama. Okay, choose that. And here we go. Sweep camera along yellow line. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Oh, says I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, let's try it one more time. Ready? Here we go. A little faster. All right, let's see. Oh, now angle. Let's choose that. Okay, let's choose that one. Let's see, one more time. Third time is a winner. Nope, have to move more slowly. Okay, try it again. Slowly. Here I go. Here I go. Hey, that looks great. Yep, we're gonna like this shot when we get home. Let's shoot some video footage. Most cameras have a record button, a movie button. With the X100F, I go to Drive, select Movie, and now my shutter controls the start and stop of my movie. All film simulations work in movie mode, so you can shoot in black and white if you wish. I prefer classic chrome. It makes my footage softer in color and, well, looks more like a movie than TV. I'm shooting in autofocus mode, but there's no cursor. So I'm going to go to Menu, Movie on the left, to autofocus mode, and then I'm going to choose Area. Right. Now I have a cursor. I can focus on what I want. Video can be recorded at full high definition from 24 frames to 60 frames per second. Recording time is limited to about 14 minutes. The X100F does not have stabilization for stills or video. Maarten likes that there's a built-in ND filter. He says that's good for video. Maarten also likes that it has live HDMI out to record the menu screens. Sometimes you'd actually like to be in your photo and there's no kind stranger walking by that you could ask to actually take it. So for that reason, I'm going to use self-timer. I'm going to go to Menu, down to Camera, and then over to self-timer. And then I'm going to choose 10 seconds. That should do it. Now, here's a trick Maarten told me. See, I tend to blink when I take a photo. When it snaps, I blink. So in order to get an actual photo of me with my eyes open, I'm going to go back to Drive, and I'm going to go down one to Continuous. That means it'll take a couple of shots. Hopefully in one of them, I won't be blinking. Okay, so now that I have the photo, I'd like to share it on Facebook. So I'm going to go to Play. There's the photo. I'm going to go to Menu, and at the very bottom it says Wireless Communication. I'm going to click on that, and there it says iPad. Good. So I'm going to turn on the iPad, and in Settings, Fuji. Good. And then I'm going to go to the app, the Fujifilm app, Camera Remote, and I am going to click Receive. So I'm going to go back here, say OK on the photo, completed. Okay, so since that worked, here's my photo on the iPad. I can share it to Facebook. Share. It comes with a battery charger, but I found it easier to charge the battery using the USB connector. Really like the bicycles. Look how bright and colorful they are. It's exactly the way they looked on that last day of our Viking cruise when we were in Amsterdam. You know, usually on a holiday, Maarten takes all the photos. But this time, I really wanted to capture the moments that were special to me. And the Fuji X100F was perfect. Small, light, and easy to use. I used many of the features, and I was always able to get the shot I wanted, even if the tour guide was going quickly. I was able to master using the camera with just one hand and still getting a shot that I really liked. There were times where I would have liked to zoom, but other than that, I really enjoyed using the camera. And looking back at these photos, I think when we make our photo album, Maarten's going to use a lot of the photos that I took.